Love this podcast? Consider supporting this show. You decide how much you give and there's no regular commitment. Visit the link in the episode description to support now. You are now listening to Your Life, the Mixtape.
This week, I am joined by a singer-songwriter-producer advocate. He has racked up 100,000 streams on Spotify alone. If you want to know more about him as an artist, I talked to him for my other show, Headliners, back in October. So please join me in welcoming back the one and only Product. Hello.
Hey Greg, how you going? Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming back. I'm super excited to pick your brain about other people's music now.
Yes, me too.
So tell me, what is the last song that you listened to?
I actually just discovered, I think, Mabel's last album. I sort of listened to her earlier stuff, but I haven't been keeping up, and it was absolutely epic. Like, there's so much sort of house on there, and it's just really energetic. So I think it was Definition. Nice. On her new album. Really good.
Excellent. Who is an artist that you feel like everybody should be listening to, other than yourself, obviously?
Me. I think everyone should be listening to Tiptoe. She's an amazing trans artist from Burlington, Vermont, and we've worked together a few times now. But yeah, incredible voice, incredible production skills. Her writing is just unparalleled. So yeah, definitely Tiptoe.
I'm gonna have to check her out. This is kind of a repeat question for you. What is the first song that you remember hearing?
This is so funny because if I answer differently, it's going to be hilarious. But
it's totally fine if you do.
Yeah, I probably will. I have like a few conflicting memories because it's like sort of blurry when I was that young. But I remember the first song I think that really made an impact on me was If You Had My Love by J-Lo, because it was the first single anyone ever bought me. So I'm going to go with that one for sure.
I feel like that was your answer. I'm
I know now that I'm saying it.
I'm almost positive
yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I know it was the first single I ever owned. Yeah, and because I think we were talking about how I used to get hard copies, which I love.
Yeah. Or we are both having like extreme deja vu right now. And
that's right.
And it never happened at all.
That's right, which is totally possible.
What's the song that whenever you're in your feelings, you just have to put it on?
Definitely going to be Shades of Cool by Lana Del Rey.
Nice. Excellent.
Because it's just super melancholy and atmospheric. I love it.
That's perfect. So on the flip side of that, what is the song that immediately puts you in a good mood?
Babylon by Lady Gaga.
Oh, nice.
I absolutely love everything about that song. And the big choir at the end. It's just it's epic.
For you, what is the best song to sing in the shower?
Oh, there's a lot of those. I think at the moment it's Virgo's Groove by Beyonce.
That is the correct answer.
Not that
yes.
I can sing it like her, but yeah, do you like that one? Yeah, I can't come even close to how she sings it, obviously, but oh my gosh, it's just got the most amazing melodies. Insane.
I caught myself trying to do the Beyonce run challenge from TikTok in the shower the other day, and the sound bounced back, and I went, oh, okay, no, see, this is why I interview the artists, not why That's why I'm not an
No, I
artist.
bet you have a great voice. No,
Yeah.
when it bounces back and hits you in the face.
Yeah, right. What song best summarizes what love is?
Ooh, I love "Never Too Much" by Luther Vandross.
Nice. Excellent.
It's just got such like it makes you feel like you've just you've just met someone that you're really into. You're like walking down the street and you're just totally in your own world with it. I love it.
That's a fantastic answer.
Thank you.
On the flip side of this question, what's the best breakup song?
It has to be "Bad Blood" by Taylor Swift.
Excellent.
Because she's just got that like angst at the chorus, and it makes you feel like you just want to go and slam the door on someone. I don't know.
I like that. It's perfect. And what's weird is it's not actually about a breakup. It's about Katy Perry.
Well, yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, exactly, yeah. But no, for sure. And I feel like it can apply to so many different situations where you're just like, oh, absolutely over something or you're just upset with someone. And I love that.
Yeah. And the video is fucking epic. Everybody and their dog is in
so
that video.
Good. 100%. That's the best.
What is the song that whenever it comes on, you have to play it at max volume?
Oh, it's Pony Boy by Sophie, 100%. But that's like the most abrasive like production that you've ever heard. And that's why it has to be played at full volume.
Love that. What is the greatest song from a film soundtrack?
This has to be like one of the hardest questions I think anyone's ever asked me, but my answer will change every day. I think it's going to be, I don't even know if this is the title, but I think it's "And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going" but the Jennifer Hudson version from Dreamgirls. I did that whole scene because the song sort of transitions from them like arguing in song to her like to that song. It's just so powerful, and her voice is like I'm literally speechless. She's got so much power and range, and you really feel what she's feeling in that moment. So I think it's powerful.
That's an excellent answer. In the Broadway version, that song actually ends the first act of the show. So
really,
yeah, so everything like in the movie that happens after that song is act 2 of the show.
Right. I've got to see it. Thank you.
It's a fantastic show. And it's loosely based on the origins of Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Absolutely. No, I'd love to see it on Broadway.
From start to finish, what film has the best soundtrack?
Ooh, I think this is kind of cliche. I think I like the Black Panther soundtrack just because it's like super modern and it's got a nice mix. But I would probably go with The Devil Wears Prada as my ultimate one, because they just bring back those like nostalgic classics that I sort of grew up with. So every time I hear it, I'm sort of taken back to when I was like 10 or 12, which I love.
I like that. First time Devil Wears Prada has ever been an answer to this question. So well done.
Well, there you go.
What is the best song from a Disney film?
Ooh, I'm definitely going to go with "Let It Go" from Frozen.
Nice.
At the risk of everyone coming for me on social media, I think because they're sick of it. I just think it's a great song. Period.
It's a fantastic song, and I think more people would like it if, for the reason you said, it hadn't been fucking everywhere.
Literally heard it to death. 100%.
Yeah. I heard it today, and
yeah. Did you really? I'm actually not even surprised.
Yeah,
but I say all this with love. I mean, I'm happy that it's so successful.
What is the song that whenever it comes on, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are, you're going to dance to this song?
Oh, it's Conceited by Remy Ma.
Nice.
For sure. It's just the second the beat drop. Actually, my sister hadn't heard it, and she was trying to put together a playlist the other night for a party. And I said, listen to this, and she was she played it, and I think it was like 4 bars in, and she just paused, and she was like, "Yep, it's going on the playlist." It's just got that beat that instantly makes you want to drop it like it's hot, even if you can't, like me. You do anyway.
I feel that, me as well. Yeah. What is the song that means the most to you? Not necessarily because of the song itself. The song itself could be shit, but more because of the memories you have attached to it.
Right. Shit songs, good memories. No, I would go with Pop the Glock by Uffy, which is a song that I absolutely adore. But it reminds me of that first, I think it sort of came into my life at that age where you first start being introduced to coming of age and going out with friends and like having a bit more independence and partying and stuff like that. And it was such a fresh sound, which she uses like this vocoder through the entire song. And I think it's really unique. Even today, I think it sounds very current.
Nice. What song is the ultimate party anthem?
Oh, I'm like on the fence with 2 songs. I'm going to go with
both.
Thriller by Michael Jackson. Okay, all right. I'm going to go Thriller by Michael Jackson purely because I hear it at every party I go to, and it's the song where everyone, there's usually a divide between the people on the dance floor and the people just like sitting against the wall. It's the one song where everyone gets up and knows the choreography and dances together.
Nice.
But if it wasn't that, it was going to be I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
Excellent choice.
For
Both
sure.
Excellent choices.
Yeah, thank you.
What artist makes the most appearances on your playlists?
It's Charlie XCX, 100%, nice. Which I feel is like almost becoming cliche these days. But I love her. She's got so much energy, and every album has a different, unique sound. So, yeah, obsessed.
Love that. Who is an artist considered to be a one-hit wonder that you feel like should have been bigger?
So this is really hard because a lot of people that get classed as one-hit wonders, I know a fair few songs that were even relatively successful, and I almost feel bad that people call them one-hit wonders, and they're still around today, a lot of them. I think it would be, I saw on a list of one-hit wonders, What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes. And I just think that is one of the most powerful songs of all time. So, if that's a one-hit wonder, then I'll take it any day.
For them, Linda Perry, who is was the lead singer of 4 Non-Blondes, has gone on herself to be a multi-hit wonder because she's written. She wrote all of Christina's Stripped album. She wrote the Misunderstood album for Pink. So she's writing for Dolly Parton now, I think.
Wow, she's amazing, and I know she's worked with Pink and like so many. She's just a powerhouse. But I think like 4 Non-Blondes only did like one album and then split up.
Yeah,
is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that's why people go, oh, one-hit wonder. But really, Linda Perry, she's incredible.
And to your point about one-hit wonders having other hits, I was doing one of these, I think it was last season, and somebody said that Natalie Imbruglia was a one-hit wonder. And this part of the show got cut because I then went into a 45-minute tirade about how no, she is quite successful and she has several hits. And yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. But it's
I-
true. Like, so
yeah.
everyone has different. I mean, if people hear these big hits and then they maybe don't follow the person for years, and they're like, "Oh, what happened to them?" So I'm very cautious with the whole one-hit wonder classification.
Yeah.
When I offend anyone.
And shout out to Natalie Imbruglia, who's on tour right now. To the person who said
Is
she was a
she? Are
one-hit wonder.
you
Yeah.
like near you? Are you going to go see her?
No, she's in the UK right now. She's doing like festivals and stuff.
Rude.
I know.
Cool.
I follow her
Go
on
ahead.
social media, so she's cute.
Nice.
What is the song that reminds you of home?
I think it's The Fear by Lily Allen / Anything by Lily Allen. Her just like brutal honesty growing up really shaped, I think, the way that I try and write now. And I don't always write that way, but I think when I'm thinking about a concept for a song, I always think of it as if it were a Lily Allen song.
Nice.
Because she's just super honest. And yeah, I love that song a lot. It reminds me of just walking through the city on my own at night, and just reflecting on life. Yeah.
That's fantastic. What is the greatest love song of all time?
I wanted to go for a classic here. But not that, sorry, like if she hears this, it's a classic too, I'm sorry. But I really love West Coast by Lana Del Rey.
Excellent.
And I love it because it's kind of like got this boppy little groove through the verse, but then it builds up to this chorus. She totally slows down the tempo randomly. And the chorus just takes you away, like her harmonies, the guitar in the background, everything about it makes you feel like you're like ascending through this love that she's feeling. So I think it's really powerful.
Nice. What is the song that defined your generation?
For me, I think it's Paper Planes, MIA, because it's just, I mean, you just hear it everywhere you go. I feel like everyone knows that song. And I feel like also because there's a lot of songs I could have picked that maybe only catered for one group of people. I feel like that song somehow reached so many different people. And I find it really fascinating, like the cash register sounds and the gunshots and everything. I think that universally people resonate with that somehow, but it's something that's really almost rare in songs, particularly back then. So yeah, I think it's great.
It's a fantastic answer.
Cheers.
In your opinion, what is the greatest song ever written? No pressure.
Yeah, for me, it's Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Nice.
Excellent. And my
choice.
favorite part of that chaotic song is at the very end where they end it with a gong. Like, who does that? It's just this big at the end, and it's like, what the fuck did I just hit? Sorry, excuse my language.
Oh, you're
good. Hilarious. I think it's genius, though.
It absolutely is. I heard a version that was like 15 minutes long the other day, and I was like, I don't have time for this. I do not have time for this. Yeah. I
definitely do have time for that. I'm gonna.
it was a remix, and like it was the song, but then they had added some like cool EDM type drops. And by like minute 8, I was like, okay, this is a substantial portion of my day.
Yeah,
I'll come back to this later. It's probably 100%. Still on pause on my laptop right now. What is the song that you could listen to over and over again and never get sick of?
I really I love Enjoy Your Life by Marina.
Nice.
I think it's like one of the most joyful songs, and the way that she sings it, the melody at the chorus. I think it's just really uplifting. Should be like everyone's anthem for like. It's a great waking up in the morning song, to be honest. Like very energizing.
Nice. So this next question tends to be the most controversial that you will answer. People have very, very strong opinions about this.
Oh no, am I going to get cancelled?
Probably not. And I say probably.
No guarantees.
What is the greatest music video of all time?
Oh no. Okay. Well, this is very, very difficult. I think I'm going to go with like Sentimentality. I really like Born This Way.
Nice.
By Lady Gaga, which sounds so cliche, but I swear to you, like the last time I was back in my hometown, I was hanging out with my mom. It was really late. She was just flicking through the television and it came on, and we both sort of sat and watched it together in silence. Like we just got absolutely drawn into it. By the end of the video, both of us were absolutely in tears, like an absolute mess. Because I just think it represented a real turning point in culture, and just I think it was not the first, but it was the first really strong, bold, solid statement about equality that I had seen in a very long time and seen myself in. And it really got me through some tough years. So I love that video a lot.
Perfect. I always appreciate, like, usually the heavy answers usually lie somewhere in like the Michael Jackson realm of things.
Yeah.
So I always appreciate when someone answers outside of that.
Right. There we go.
What is the greatest musical collaboration of all time?
Oh, I keep wanting to like change my answer last minute because these are really hard. I love a bit of Crazy in Love by Beyonce and Jay-Z. I love whenever they team up. I really do. I'm just a big fan. So there you go.
Yeah.
Beyonce and I were actually born on the same date, so maybe it's something about astrology. I have no idea, but I'm just super drawn to her. But
if you could have a song play anytime you enter a room, what would it be?
Oh, it would be. I want to. At the risk, I'm going to go with Pure Honey by Beyonce again, and the reason is it's that energy that you get from like the ballroom sort of style that and I love that she samples it on that album, and I love how it switches up halfway through and gets really funky, and it's just full of confidence. That's what you want when you walk into a room, I think, is
absolutely
want to be full of confidence.
What is the song that, no matter what kind of playlist you're building, no matter what kind of vibe you're going for, this particular song always makes an appearance?
Oh, it's another cliche. You know it's coming. It's going to be Gimme More by Britney Spears.
Nice.
It just makes you want to dance the second it hits. Oh, and like how at the start where she's like, "It's Britney, bitch!" Like everyone loves to sing along to that part. So there you go.
I love it. What is the best song for a road trip?
I like I almost like songs that are very literal about traveling. So for me, because it just makes you feel like, yeah, I'm going away somewhere. I'm like, this is really special. I don't know. So I like Glamorous by Fergie.
Nice.
Because you don't have to be traveling glamorous. You can be like in the back of someone's car with a, like, I don't know, whatever, with the top down, like driving through the desert in the middle of nowhere and still feel glamorous. Like it's a really, it just makes you feel like, oh, I'm getting away. I'm going to let my hair down, relax. I love it.
What is a song that you would give anything to see played live?
I have to go with the Sophie track here, and it would be Transnation, which she's only performed live a couple times, and it never actually officially came out. But that song is just very, very special and special to me. And if I could have, I never actually got to see Sophie live myself, but if I could have, that would have been the song that I would wait up to the end of the show for sure.
Excellent. So we have come to the final question. You are at the gates of whatever kind of like afterlife-y type thing that you believe in. And before they will let you in, they're making you a lovely gift basket. There's muffins and there's
that's nice.
paperwork that you have to sign, but you can worry about that later. They are also making a mixtape of your life. Now, the most important question that you will answer in this time that we have spent together. What is...
No pressure.
No pressure at all. What is the first song on that mixtape?
Oh, it has to. I have to make it Hot Chick by Uffy.
Nice.
Which is the song that got me curious about making music and how do they make those beats in the background and why is she just like screaming over the beat? Like it was and 2006, and I think it still sounds futuristic. So that song like really kicked me in the behind and was like, you know, you need to start teaching yourself how to make this stuff. So yeah, I think that would definitely be the first track because it makes sense. It's like the beginning for me.
Excellent. So that is the end of the questions that I have for you. If there is anything that you would like to plug, like to tell the folks at home where they can listen to your music, where they can find you on the social media, you are free to do that now.
Cheers. Yeah, you can find me on social media at Hi I'm Product on everything. You can listen to my music on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you like to listen to music, you will find me. I have 2 EPs coming out soon. One, it's like an album split in 2, so Heaven and Hell in 2 parts. And I'm actually going to be dropping a new single very soon called Straight Up Out of Heaven, which is from the first part of this project. So very excited for everyone to hear that.
Nice, nice. I can't wait for that. Thank you for getting up at an absolutely ungodly hour to do this. I really appreciate it.
Anytime for you. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, I had the best time. Thank you.
This has been a Rod Wharton production in association with Spring Break 83 Entertainment. All rights and trademarks reserved. No portion of this podcast shall be reproduced commercially without explicit consent.